Let's be real. The second you hear the words income tax law, your eyes probably start to glaze over. It's this world of just mind-numbing complexity, right? But what if I told you there's a massive effort happening right now to change all of that? Today, we're going to decode a brand new bill that's trying to untangle more than 60 years of tax law chaos. To give you a taste of just how deep this rabbit hole goes, check this out. This is just one example from the old Income Tax Act of 1961. We are looking at a single clause that somehow grew to have 15 subclauses and an unbelievable 24 provisos. I mean, there were even provisos inside of explanations for other provisos. It's the perfect snapshot of the legal maze we've all been trying to navigate.
And that is exactly the problem this new income tax bill is meant to fix. It's not just a patch-up job. It's a complete rewrite from the ground up with one crystal clear mission: make our tax laws simple and easy to understand.
This analysis is done by C.A. Sachin Goyal. A tax law labyrinth. So you might be wondering, how did we get into this mess in the first place? Well, the 1961 Act wasn't built overnight. For more than 6 decades, it was just patched up and amended over and over again. New rules were just layered on top of old ones, creating a system so confusing that even the pros had a tough time keeping up. I mean, the confusion started with the most basic stuff. The old system had you juggling 2 different timelines: a previous year, that's the year you actually earn the money, and an assessment year, the year you file taxes on it. The new bill just sweeps all that away and introduces one single, intuitive term: the tax year. It's a small change, sure, but it perfectly shows the philosophy here. Clarity above everything else. The simplification mission. And this mission, it goes way beyond just tweaking a few words. You gotta think of it like a massive cleanup project. It's a full-on, systematic effort to bring logic and, frankly, some common sense to the entire tax code. And the sheer scale of this is, well, it's staggering. We're talking about a huge reduction in how long the law even is. The whole section on exemptions, slashed by 55%. The rules for profits and gains from business, which is a famously tricky area, that's down by 52%. Even TDS, or tax deducted at source, has been cut by almost half. This isn't just a little editing, it's a total redesign. Clarity through consolidation. So how are they actually pulling this off? Well, one of the smartest strategies is consolidation. Instead of having rules about one topic scattered all over the place, the new bill just groups them all together in one logical spot. TDS is the perfect example. In the old Act, if you wanted to understand your TDS obligations, you might have had to consult, get this, 69 different sections. 69! Can you imagine trying to piece that puzzle together? The new bill, it boils all of that down to just 13 sections. That is a massive jump in clarity.
And this is how they're doing it. Instead of forcing you to read pages of dense legal language, the new bill uses simple, clean tables, just like this one. You just find the type of payment, you check the threshold, and boom, the rate is right there. All the info you need, all in one place. It's taking confusion and replacing it with certainty.
From text to tables. And this leads us to the next brilliant simplification trick, taking these really complicated legal paragraphs and turning them into straightforward tables. And, you're going to love this, simple math formulas. Okay, brace yourself. This is a real sentence from the old law. It's part of a rule about clubbing of income when you transfer assets. Just listen to this word salad of aforesaid, transferee, and bears the same proportion. This is literally what taxpayers and accountants had to figure out. It's wild. Now, look at the after. That entire twisted paragraph is replaced by this beautiful, simple formula. A equals B times C divided by D. That's it. Each variable is clearly defined, which makes the calculation certain, repeatable, and so easy. This is simplification at its absolute finest. It's a total game changer. What this means for you. So, let's step back from the legal structure and the cool formulas for a second. What does all of this actually mean for you, for me, for every taxpayer? This isn't just some academic exercise. It has real, tangible benefits. So here's the bottom line. The law just becomes way more accessible to everyone. You're going to spend less time hunting through endless sections of text. Those clear formulas and tables, they reduce ambiguity, which, in theory, should mean fewer arguments and legal battles down the road. The whole system is being re-engineered to make it easier for you to do the right thing accurately and with a lot more confidence.
Look, the ambition here is just enormous. The goal is to replace a 60-year-old labyrinth with a system that's actually built for today, a tax code that hopefully empowers people instead of intimidating them. Which really just leaves us with the big question, right? Could this grand cleanup finally make tax season just a little less terrifying for all of us? I guess